coming. All right. Over here. Hi, honey. Woo! Squirrel. So every spring, I get into kind of like this nesting mode, as if it's my first year, my first day moving into this home and putting down my roots, putting down my treasured items, and finding a home for them. Am I the only one who nests every spring? Okay. I've grown to adore these birdhouses. Why? Because they belonged to my niece, and my niece no longer lives in this state, so I don't get to see her daily like I used to. They remind me of her. She is a carbon copy of my mother. There we go. Yeah, that's a good angle, kind of. So I'm using some old fertilizer. It is 16-16-16. And no, it's not organic. This is old potting soil. But it has a story. Hi. Old potting soil from last year. And, you know, prices of soil, I like to repurpose soil every year. So I'm just going to fluff it in. And we're going to plug in these violas that I had bought from where I work. And we're just going to probably put maybe 3 in here and 3 in another planter on the other side of the railing. And yeah, we'll do that. So you'll see it's a little dry, makes it easier to plug in. I'm just gonna go like so. And I will use B1 to transplant. I'll pour it in here so it will revitalize it and make sure it doesn't go into shock. Just put one on the back side of the railing. Violas and pansies are great flowers to put in early. They like the cold weather. So I'm zone 8B. Our last frost date was supposedly on the 27th, although we did get one on the 30th. I'm hoping that is the last one. But they do like cooler weather and rain, and yeah. They do live throughout the summer. They do bloom, but they prefer cooler weather. Now, don't quote me, but I believe the difference between violas and pansies is violas are smaller, while pansies, I'll show you the pansies. Well, they've seen better days, so I'll insert a picture right here. They'll come back too. Anyway, the pansies are bigger. Oh, a little fun fact I just learned. Violas are the original size, while the pansy is in hybrid. Oh, no. Okay. Right here. And now I have, these are like yellow and white. So my plan is to put pink flowers, purple flowers, maybe even blue flowers amongst maybe some grasses or ivies for texture. with chartreuse and whites and stuff like that. I like to mix it all together and make it very vibrant and colorful on these deck railings. So there's that. And let's get the other side before I do the B1. Oh, I need to fertilize this one too. This particular fertilizer is not organic, but these are flowers, and it's what I have, so I'm using it. It was a torn bag, so it only cost me $1. I'll take it. So, like I said, all-purpose fertilizer, 16, 16, 16. And it says a balanced formula to promote maximum growth in all plants, trees, shrubs, and lawns. May be mixed with other soils, peat moss, perlite, and other growing mediums. Excellent for a new lawn starter, but I use it for everything because it is all-purpose. Yeah, living in the city. Okay. So, can you see that? 16% nitrogen, 16% phosphate, and potash. Now, potash is normally used for neutralizing the pH in the soil, which around here we really don't need. But being this is store-bought soil, we're just gonna add this and hope for the best. Last year I added this soil, which is actually steer manure. So yes, I do need to add some fertilizer, being it's not a potting soil. That way our pretty little flowers will get their nutrients. I'm thinking 2 on the inside because I really need to learn the flight itinerary. We live like 30 minutes from an airport. Anyway, so we'll have this canopy that will shade us and the plants, but let the UV rays in so they can get their vitamin D. And us. So let's do, you'll note there's some that have mostly yellow and some mostly white. I'm going to do the ones with mostly white on this side and the one mostly yellow on this side. Learned another fun fact about violas. They are part of the violet family. There is more than 500 species of viola. There we go. Historically, they were used as herbal medicine. Can't wait to go to the nursery, or even when I work. Once they make a delivery of all the summerish plants, which is too early right now, we can plug those in too, like so. Anyways, back to the medicinal properties of the viola. They were used for an anti-inflammatory. Look at those roots. It's got a ponytail. Okay, my mind works funny. Sorry. I'm a dork. Okay. And there are roots in here from last year that did not break down. But they will eventually, and fertilize, a natural fertilizer. They will fertilize the soil. Violas are also edible. They're used in like salads for not just color and their delicate appearance, but for a floral flavor. Okay. What? I'm so leaving that in. Back to the violas. In Victorian times, exchanging violas with a loved one conveyed sentiments of affection and everlasting loyalty. There we go. More to come. So I want to share something here with you. I know sometimes I come across as like, oh, that's a no-brainer, duh. You know, what I'm telling you is something you don't, you already know. But there are, people out there that are just learning, and, if something pops into my head and I want to share that, something I learned over the years, I'm going to share it, even though it may seem like a no-brainer to other gardeners. There is one thing I've learned working in retail. Where I work, we sell gardening supplies, and well, it's everything. It's a one shop deal there, one stop. But we sell gardening supplies and plants and all that. And what I've learned, that a lot of us get in a rut. We get into how we do things. This is my way. And it kind of, I feel like it hinders us. We need to learn, we need to expand. There's so many different rules and methods and things, may not work for one person but may make for the other. But a lot of us are kind of stuck. So, and some of these customers that come in have been doing that the same way year after year and wonder, why did my plants die? Or it was sunny and now my plants are dead because we had a frost. Just because a store has tomato seedlings in April doesn't mean you put them out yet. So, little things like that. People assume, and never assume, because assumptions get you in trouble. That's always been my motto. Oh my gosh, Stacy. Anyway, I was a poet and didn't know it. So I encourage, I guess what I'm doing is I'm encouraging you to think outside the box. Learn other methods, learn different ways, and don't be so OCD and have to do it the same way every year. Because we're not going to grow doing that. So, I don't know. I'm a people watcher. I observe. I've noticed things. And yeah, we do tend to get in a rut. So anyway, there's that. I guess what I'm saying is there's no one fit all. Let's expand. Let's learn from each other. Let's go on this journey. I love that word. We're on a journey. So, did you guys notice the lilac? Oh my gosh. Look at the leaves. Look at that. It's going crazy. I can't wait till it blooms. Probably by Mother's Day, I assume. It's bloomed one time when my husband was down in California. Of course. So hopefully he'll see it this year. So the plan out here with all the grass, you see that the dogs have worn paths. And well, we're gonna put grass seed down and not let them out for like 2 months. And let that grass grow. And then they'll form new paths. There'll be paths of love. And there'll be less blotchy grass. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. No. Darn squirrels. That was an artichoke. Ah. Well, at least that one survived. We can get those in. When I checked on them yesterday, they're beautiful. Oh. These squirrels are driving me nuts. And you too, dogs. You too. Okay. I found a spot for them though. I'll show you. I think in here would be great because this old fire pit has, you know, kind of like a mesh area around it, so it drains very well. And during the heat of the summer, I am watering everything and some things get missed. And this is one of them because I have to hand water this one. And so I decided, why not put something that's drought tolerant in it? So did a little study and I learned that artichokes are drought tolerant. At least that's what the article said. Hopefully it's not lying to me. And you know what? I have those seedlings. So we're gonna do that. We're just gonna, yeah. That garlic saw better days. I'm gonna put it in the compost. I had a few leftover elephant garlics growing in this fire pit, and they didn't make it after the last freeze. They totally rotted away. So thankful you guys can't smell this strong, pungent garlic. Okay, I found out these artichokes. These artichokes came from Seed Saver Exchange. Always write it down, people. Write it down. Just so you know, as I get dirt on my hair, these have little holes on the bottom so I can poke them right up. That is innovative. Hi, worm. How are you doing? Oh, that one came out good. Here they are. A little wilty. Gotta get that B1. But I'm hoping this works. I mean, I will water them. I'm not gonna let them go. They're not a cactus, I don't think. Anyway, look at that. Cherry tree is in bloom. And no bees, because they haven't moved in. Normally they're moved in by now and it's normally loaded. Did you have to come by now?
The plane has passed.
Okay, so my daughter called and she's coming over. We're gonna make scones together, but first we're gonna drive around and let the baby sleep in the car. So we're gonna do that, get some lunch. So I'm gonna wrap this up and start over again later, hopefully today, but if not, I'll see you in a few days. And if I don't see you in a few days, we're gonna wrap this up right now. So remember to plant kindness to grow love. God bless and have an awesome day. And I really hope you're enjoying your spring, where the birds are chirping and the bees are buzzing and the crows are crowing. Anyway, it feels good to get out in the sun. It feels good in general, all around.
Gardeners know the feeling.
Having a good day. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya.
Whoa, we almost took it forward. Wow. Oh. This one, 10% is thriving and the rest of it's dead.
Oh, they're just coming back. They're dormant.
Okay. No, I don't want to clean it out.
Okay, Danielle, let us do our job.
Here, it's right back in there. No. I'll take the runners off. Daniel, you be careful.
Danielle, take that. Take that one. Put it in there. Good job. Good boy. Okay. Got strawberries out there I need to dig up and put in here. All right. Last one. And we still have room. I know, boo-boo. I know. All right. You got it. You got it. Save the ones from last year and got new ones.